sorry it took 10 years, but I'm finally here with a more detailed review of this automatic wet food feeder. First thing is to take the cover off. You have to push in these little buttons at the same time, and if you have nails, that's kind of difficult and annoying. You're worried about cleaning the tray, but once you get the cover off, cleaning the tray is actually pretty easy. You just pop it. Oh, 1 second. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. People can't know I actually live here and have dishes, but once you get the cover off, cleaning the tray is super easy. You just pop it in the sink. You could even probably put it in the dishwasher, but I don't know for 100% that it's dishwasher safe. This feeder is obviously geared towards moisture-rich diets like wet food or raw food, but I have not personally tried raw food. Something about putting raw meat in here just gives me the heebie-jeebies, so I'm going to do a little bit more testing before actually feeding my cat raw food out of the feeder. Most frequently asked question was how the food stays fresh, and the feeder itself is refrigerated, so all of the little compartments for the food stay fresh, except for the one that's out. This leads us to our next con, in my opinion. I don't like that there's always one section that's going to be out, and there's no cover that like moves away, because that means if I'm leaving, she eats the first meal as soon as I set the feeder down. It is corded, so it does have to remain plugged into the wall in order to work, which is fine considering it is refrigerated, and there is 3 coldness settings. I just put mine on the coldest one because Milkshake doesn't mind cold food, and I just feel like it's safer. Because the first meal is eaten right away, there are 4 time slots that you can program, and it works on a 24-hour clock, so you can select whatever 4 times you want within that 24-hour window, and it will rotate on those designated times to show the next meal. I primarily use this when I'm going away on an overnight trip, so Milkshake still has access to a biologically appropriate moisture-rich diet without my pet sitter or really just my friends having to do extra work. Cats do better with smaller, more frequent meals, so something like this is great because you put in the effort to make 1 meal, but now your cat has 5 smaller meals that they can eat on throughout the day. Lastly, I do think that the sections are a little bit too deep, which can cause whisker fatigue, which isn't great, but I am looking at trying other automatic wet food feeders, so definitely leave your recommendations down below.